Hello, my name is Jane. I've been through so much over the last decade or so, but that's a tale you aren't here to witness. My name is Sophia, or Sophie for short, and she continues to amaze me each and every continuous moment I spend with her. She is bright and goes out of her way to surprise her aging mother every time I turn. She is beautiful inside and out, with beauty that is almost too strenuous to comprehend with the naked eye. She lives a regular life, I imagine, without complaints and with free laughter, going about as she does in no other way she would think necessary. She is a true miracle at heart. She gives my nugatory life some meaning. Today is the day of her 21st birthday, a day I thought would never come. She spent so much time with monsters of sorts I know not to do with her. She is happy engaging with these creatures, but has such as a mind of taste and variety, has been several places in the world and revolted with many to Parliament in Britain at the tender age of 11. She is vast and loving, gracious and graceful. I know not how she came to be the way she is from being born of said monsters. Sophia's point of view. I awoke with a start upon my warm cover, knowing Jack must have placed me here the night before, as I vividly remembered falling asleep upon a rather uncomfortable couch, and here I was warm and wrapped in golden sheet. I gazed around my room, looking for a sign of his return, recalling vague memories of waking during the night to him messing with trinkets of sorts. I stood and hissed at the cold as it struck me, and I stumbled for my fleece. Wrapping myself within it once more, I moved to the bath. Noting that Jack wasn't here to be found, I thought a hot bath would soothe my nerves and calm me from my rather rude awakens. Starting the water, I heard a chortle come from behind me. "You should know better than to think that I would leave without telling you, dearie," a raspy voice said. "And you, my dear fellow, should know better to sneak up to a lady," I said breathlessly, holding the part of my chest that held my heart. I swear my heart tried to jump into my throat and out of my mouth. And as lovely as a sight that would have been. I apologize for frightening you, love. I did not mean it. Jack was a kind man. Disregarding his bright eyes and colored nose, he could be called handsome. I took his hand and brought him close, shaking my head. "What am I going to do with you?" "Perhaps allow me to take to bath with you," he mused, smirking as if the devil himself had asked him to dance. "Stepping on hot coals, laddie." I exchanged a glare for a grin with him, and shooed him off into the bedroom and into the corridor. "Don't even think of the thought, laughing Jack," I warned him, closing the door and returning to my tub. He was a stubborn one, but I was in love with the imbecile. There was no helping that. Seeing as the bath water was ready, I removed my clothing and relaxed into the blanket of water, allowing it to envelope me into a peaceful trance. The water smelled of raw-cut strawberries and lime delight, and I breathed in the scent, taking in the aroma and sighing. Moments upon these were rare with such a hectic home and school and friends. I enjoyed every one I had and longed for more as the days got longer. Once I had finished, I heard a silent knock upon my chamber door, and wrapping in my robe, I welcomed whoever was on the other side to pass through. In turn, it was a close family friend that we referred to as Slenderman. He was extremely pale and lanky, wearing always a suit. He spoke in short whispers as he said to me, "Today will be the end of training. You will remember your heritage." I nodded, understanding. However, I couldn't help but chuckle at the remark, seeing as it was November the 5th. Skipping down the hallway, fully clothed and washed with care, I sang to myself, smiling gleefully of a past revolt in London. "Remember, remember, the 5th of November, the gunpowder treason and plot." I know of no reason why the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. I reached the end of the stairwell to discover my mother, her black eyes glinting as she smiled lovingly at me. "Dear Sophie, will you ever forget that tune?" she cried in amusement. "Never, mother. It has too much meaning." I laughed with her, then skipping towards the door as she followed me to the court to join Slenderman for my last session.